Oh, goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mary,
I'm Linda.
and we're Pinky Mom Sisters in the kitchen. We're manning the camera today and doing our live. Linda's got some important things that she's doing for us, and so and then Carla, she's on the other line, on the other end in Wichita Falls, taking care of our internet or behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
Trying to keep all those spammers off of our video.
She does a good job. So does
Right,
Linda. We
right.
miss them when they're not here with us.
So today, we're going to do something, again, I always say simple, but this is a matter of simple today. We've had a very busy week, so I said I'm going to fix something simple, and also I had some ham, and I wanted to use this ham, so that's what we're doing. And it's called ham and barbecued bean skillet. It's all done in a skillet. So I have already chopped up an onion using our chopper here, and I know most of you have seen us use this chopper,
Yeah.
but I thought we would just do a little portion of it to show you how it works. I've got an onion chopped here, and I've got a bell pepper chopped here, except for these pieces here. And Linda, I'm gonna just let you.
Okay.
I just cut them kind of. I usually do about 2 at a time. Just show them how you do that.
Real fast.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Is that good?
That's good. And just do that other one there. I almost hit you with this knife. There's some onion. Thank you. Now see how quick and easy that is?
You can chop or mince or, I'm telling you, this is a lifesaver.
It is. All right, you want to set that over for me? Thank
Yes.
you, Linda.
You're welcome.
And I've got I'm using one of our I'm gonna turn the camera just a tad here. I'll put it closer when we get to that, but I'm putting 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my skillet.
And your skillet's hot.
And
is
my
it?
skillet is hot, yeah. So I'm gonna put that in there. Pour it around a little bit. And then I'm putting this onion and bell pepper in there to saute a little bit. I just use the back of my knife. I know
Yeah.
I've got a scraper I could use, but why dirty another something? And I'm through with that, Linda.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm through with the knife too, if you'll take that.
Okay.
Now, I don't want these onions and bell peppers to get brown. I just want them to get like a crystal clear in the onions, because what it is, this skillet of ham and beans, you're not going to cook them long. You don't have to cook them long, so I want that onion and bell pepper to be tender. So, I'm going to put that in here.
Now, do you want me to start chopping that ham?
We're going to work with the ham while that sautés.
So use a different mat and
Yes,
the same
please.
knife, though, can't we?
We could. The recipe calls for one ham steak. I'm actually going to use a little more than one, because that's what I got left from when we went to Bear Creek Smokehouse. So let me get this in the trash.
Do you take the rim off? Or
I do. I
Okay.
take that rim around it off.
So do you want to show me how to do it, or how you want it, or you just want me to do it?
Well, I mean, you probably can do it. I just
You want the fat and
yes,
the stuff off,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And I'll just cut some of it, and you can cut some of it.
Okay,
We'll just
well,
work together. I'll just use my little favorite knife here,
okay.
and I want it cut in. If you buy the ham steak in a thicker slice than what I've got here, it would make it bigger chunks. But
Is that
that's good. I want it kind of. I'm gonna show you
Okay.
one of them, and about like that.
okay? Like little bite-sized
Yeah,
pieces.
yeah, that's fine. Just cut it a little bit.
But you want this rind
I
off,
want
right?
that rind off.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I don't want to bite into something you can't chew. and get the fat off. And we just cut it in little chunks. And I looked at the ham and was that thicker steak, but I said I want to use this, and because I knew if I bought it that I'd just have too much. Ham. It is good ham. I've been using eating them with those little biscuits, eating that ham. That's a good ham bone right there. But I don't want this on here. Get all that fat off. This is and you know what, the on this meat, it's easy to get off. It's not hard to get this border off at all. And if it was a thicker piece, it would even be easier. But I don't. We heard from Sister Boatman. She came through the surgery well, very well. And she's in, heard this morning that she is now in a private room, and her leg she's no longer in pain with her leg. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
So thank y'all for your prayers. Prayers does work. So let me stir my.
I'm sorry, Mary. I could have got over there and done that.
It's all right. I just don't want it to. I don't want it to burn. I'm gonna turn it down. Matter of fact.
You want me to watch that while you finish the ham, or you want to?
I think it'll be okay, Linda. Okay. I think we can keep an eye on it. I lost my train of thought.
Well, you talk about Sister Boatman.
Yeah. We just have to continue to pray, because anything could happen. But I thank the Lord that so far she's doing good.
Yeah.
So.
I know they're relieved too.
Oh yeah. I'll be so happy, and I know she will, that she won't be in so much pain, because it just got worse. She couldn't walk. The pain in her leg. And I can relate, because I have had that same pain. It's your lower back.
It's debilitating.
Yeah. It's your lower back. It's at L4 and 5. That's exactly what the doctor told me I had problems with. And
do those pieces look okay, Mary?
That looks fine.
Okay. Are you going to save that bone or not?
You know what? I think I'm going to make some pinto beans. I might.
So do you want these scraps or just the bone?
Yeah, I'm going to put it all in there.
Okay.
Well, no. I might not put that rind in there. I probably won't put that rind in there.
It smells good.
I will. I've eaten baked beans with bell pepper before, and I don't mind it being in there, because that's what this is. But I don't like it to not be done. And normally, baked beans, you cook them a long time. So this is a very quick, easy, simple way to do it. But you just want to make sure that bell pepper and onions is kind of tenderized. So
you just want this in here, right?
Yes, please. Yep. We're at each other's houses so much that we know where everything's at. We don't even have to ask.
After 2 years of cooking, we all knew, didn't we?
Yep. My kids all knows too where everything goes. It's when we have Christmas and get-togethers that things get misplaced, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I find it 2 or 3 months later. Okay. All right. See, that's not a lot of meat, but it's enough. It's enough.
And this is all scraps here, right?
Yes. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
All right.
Get this out of the way.
Now, in the recipe, it calls for a cup of onions and a cup of bell pepper.
Excuse me.
I didn't measure this because I just cut up 1 bell pepper and 1 onion, and put the oil in here. Now, you can be your own judge about how much oil. I put 2 tablespoons in here, but if you want enough oil in there to be able to saute this, gonna turn it up just a tad more. But it's beginning to kind of look crystal, isn't it?
It is.
I just don't want to get a hold of a raw onion. So now, Linda, these beans here.
They need to be drained.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm putting some kidney beans in here, and I know these have been discontinued, but if you don't mind to pour that out and rinse it, please, Linda.
Okay.
So she's going to rinse the beans. You drain them and rinse them. But I'm also going to put, now that these have, this bell peppers and onions have, are getting a little soft, I'm going to put a teaspoon of minced garlic in it. I dropped the lid. Now I'll have to wash it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You want
I'm not
the
ready
other
for
one?
it
Oh,
yet.
you're not ready for it. Okay. You want those others
You can just put it
rinsed,
here.
too?
Yes, please. And then rinse these. I got an extra can of beans in case I think I want to put another can of beans in there.
Do you want me to use that to rinse?
Well, I guess I did, didn't I? Just hand me one of those bowls up there. I'll just put it in a bowl. A little, the Pampered Chef bowl. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I need this. If I was putting the beans in there now, I wouldn't have to do that, but I'm not ready to put them beans in there. I want this garlic to, and I didn't put on the recipe, I did not put salt and pepper in this, but I'm going to. I'm just going to put about a half a teaspoon of salt. Salt brings out the flavor in this. I'm also going to put a little pepper in there. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda.
That's okay. I'll just put this here on
That'll
the
be
thing.
fine, yeah.
Don't mess your other stuff up.
I'm just, when I start smelling this garlic, which it should be any minute now, then we'll start adding the stuff in there.
That looks good.
It's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of onions and bell pepper.
It is.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't used that much bell pepper and onions before in my baked beans, but
Mary, I got to talk to one of our friends from Ireland.
I know. I'm so glad.
That was
Wasn't
such
that
a
sweet?
treat. It was. You know, we see our friends and we see the comments and we chat and everything, but to talk to them, it was just such a pleasant surprise.
She tried to call. She did call me, but we got messed up. She was using audio message, and I don't have that. I don't guess. But Linda, you said that it's the same thing as FaceTime.
I don't know if it's the same thing or not, Mary. I'm probably not even right. But it was fun.
Yeah.
I talked to Edgar this morning. I need to call Charles. I hadn't talked to him in a few days.
I hadn't either.
I did that bread the other day and put it on his in that cutting block that he made us. What was it? 2 or 3 Christmases ago?
Yeah, several Christmases.
And he had our names put on them, and everybody was asking
where you got it. Yeah, he made me one too and got Mary on it.
Both of our brothers are so talented with anything, but really good with woodwork and building
he made
stuff.
That. He sure did. Okay, now I'm going to add a half a cup of ketchup. Give me that little right there in that second drawer, Linda. The little
one, skinny one.
Yeah, please.
Is that one okay?
That's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Exactly what I was looking for. Just get it all out of
Mike
here.
thinks it's so funny that we have to use so many gadgets while we're cooking, but that's what they're for.
Exactly. All right, I'm finished with that, please, Linda. And then I'm putting a half a cup of light brown imperial sugar in it. And I guess I'm through with that too, Linda.
Okay.
And I'm putting a teaspoon of dry mustard You put mustard in your baked beans?
I have before. Don't always, but I have. Yes.
Yeah, I do too. I'm through with that one. Thank you. Mix up this. Get this all mixed up.
That's really gonna be smelling good.
You know the baked beans that Debbie fixed when we was up there?
They were really good.
I believe that was the best baked beans I ever eat. It was so good.
They were delicious.
I ate 2 helpings of them.
I did too. I
and
sure
that was
did.
So good. I'm going to let this cook just a minute to kind of get those.
Okay.
There's one more thing I'm going to add. Ouch.
Oh. What was it? Did you touch that skillet?
I think I touched that skillet. It's hot. 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar. I'm through with that too, please. I just want to get this kind of incorporated a little bit, and then we'll put our beans in here.
So I am getting so excited about it, about to be some cooler weather. It already is cooler than what we've had all summer, but it's just something about the fall that I just absolutely love.
These beans, kidney beans, have been rinsed, drained and rinsed. Do that. And this is a can of Great Northern beans. You can use a different kind of beans if you want to. What is that? How you say that? Canilio? It's something kind.
Oh,
it's kind of like northern beans, but they're not.
I can't think of the word. Yeah. The Italians use them a lot.
All right, now we're going to add our ham. This was a little over 1 slice of ham steak, but it wasn't as thick as what it probably should have been, but that's okay. We're going to put this in here. I'm through with that mat now, Linda. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'm going to turn this down on medium heat.
You could use this as a side dish, or you could actually just eat this.
Exactly.
With a piece of cornbread or something, couldn't you?
Yeah, because it's got meat in it. All right, now hand me the lid, please. This is our new saute pan, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes, and then it'll be done. All you're doing is just getting that ham hot. The ham was already cooked. Getting all of it incorporated, and that's going to be it.
And that's the beauty of having a stock pantry.
Yeah.
When you've got different kinds of beans and stuff. Stuff like that. It's easy to put together a meal really quick.
Right. I guess I should, let me show them. It makes a pretty dish too.
It's really pretty.
Just cook it for about 10 minutes, and I'll put the timer on. Not that we can't never tell. That little ding whenever the 10 minutes is up, at least it triggers our memory. So anyway, and y'all can tell I still got my spring stuff up. I'm not as quick as Linda. I'm going to try to get my fall stuff out over the weekend, but I still got my spring.
I'm a little bit early though. So I was just tired of the light colors, and I wanted to put something else out. But it seems like we are constantly having things to do. I mean,
know.
I'm glad that we can do it, and I'm glad we're able to do it. But we, for 2 old ladies, we stay extremely busy.
We are. I told Linda this morning, I said, you know what? I got up tired. I did. I just got up so tired. But anyway, it actually is good for us. It really is.
It is. I was trying to tie my apron, and I told Mary, I said, my arm is not very movable this morning.
I told her, I had a lot of parts not movable this morning. But anyway, I'm just thankful that we are in good shape as we are. And you know what? Time we get 80, we'll look back and say, we wasn't old then. I hope I can say that anyway.
Mary, when we were kids, do you remember when we thought Pinky Ma and Ma was old?
Yes, and they weren't that old at that time.
They were in their 50s? Yeah. They had to be in, because we were... Mama and them was in their 30s, so they would have had to been in their 50s, and we thought they were old.
Yeah.
The 50 generation is a good generation.
It is.
A good decade, let me tell you.
I believe that too, Linda. I can remember you surprising me on my 50th birthday party. Do you remember that? It wasn't a party. It was just she was here, and I hadn't seen you in a few days, and I had gone to the store, and I got back. I didn't even know she was here. Opened the door, and she says, "Happy birthday."
I don't guess I didn't remember that.
It was my 50th birthday. It wasn't a party. It was just that she surprised me and was here. So, and I remember, my goodness, I really, that was a good age for me. I
50s was a good
I felt
age.
good. I actually didn't get the feeling bad until I turned 70.
That's about when I started
turned 70.
noticing aches and pains.
When I turned 70, I just seemed like everything fell apart.
Well, Mama, she started having things wrong with her a lot younger than we did.
Yeah,
because
did.
Mama worked so hard.
Right.
What we considered working hard, we were working, and we worked a lot of hours, but we wasn't doing manual labor and hard work like Mama grew up doing.
Right. I was thinking about this morning. I need to tell y'all, since most of you seen my video last week. It was like about this time last week on Pampered Chef, where I was very upset. I want to tell y'all that God, nobody can tell me that my God is not real. When I got off that video, and y'all seen how tore up I was, because this had been going on for at least a month, and I was at my limit. I did not know how to solve this situation. And so it probably was less than 10 minutes that I got off of that video, because I just had time to go to the bathroom and come back in here, and I got a call, and the whole problem was solved. I mean, it was just, I know it won't be the whole problem, but it was the step to be done. And so it did cost me a little bit, but I said, thank you, Jesus. I don't mind. So I'm telling you, God answered that prayer. I did not have to do anything. I thought I was going to have to do some drastic measures. I didn't have to. God took care of it, and just immediately. Actually, if you want to know the truth, God was working all that time, and I didn't know it, because the situation was in the process of happening, but I didn't know it. So God answered, immediately. So any of y'all out there that has going through a trial, going through something, when you get to your limit, that's when God answers. Isn't that what you said?
It is.
I was at my limit, and like I said, it had been going on for about a month, and that may not seem like long, but it was a situation that was so stressful. But God answered, and I've been on the mountaintop since, because God is so good and real to me.
And this is not my story to tell, but I will tell you, for those of you who are wondering, my sister was very much taken advantage of, and her son, by their goodness, trying to help someone. I believe that we are supposed to help people, but we're supposed to help people. They need to help themselves too. Yeah. And not to sound like I'm a hard-nosed person, because no. I would literally take my clothes off if I had something to put over myself and give it to somebody. All four of us are like that. But I also expect people to meet me halfway.
Right.
And so to not divulge any more information, me and little Linda was about fit to be tied.
Hey, my little Linda had to get involved just a little bit. But not before God had answered. Honestly, God answered it. So she helped me in it.
It did cost more than a little bit of money that my sister had.
But that's anyway. Okay. God answered prayer. So I thank him for that. And just want to let y'all know, because I got a lot of texts saying that you were praying for me and for the situation. And I just want to let you know that God heard all of our prayers. So just had to tell y'all that. Is that no? That handle lid ain't hot.
It's not hot. Okay.
I'm gonna stir it one more time, and before we turn it off. And now tomorrow, normally we do an out and about
on Thursday.
So it's predicting rain. So what are we gonna do?
It's a pretty big chance of rain tomorrow. So we're thinking, this is what we're thinking, if it is coming a downpour and it's raining to where we can't really, and it's not that we can't get out and about, but it's more difficult to do if it's heavy rain. So we're thinking that Mary may do something here, and I may do something at my house, just a short video or something.
Yeah, I may show you what I'm doing with my fall stuff. I got to make a wreath. I'm gonna make a fall wreath.
Yeah, that would be,
do that.
Yeah, that would be.
I may make a
really
fall
good.
wreath on our page, and then we're going to hopefully when it quits raining. I don't know. I'm almost afraid to say that we're going to put something on the members page out and about.
Yeah,
but that's going to be later on. We're not sure about that yet.
But if we, if it is raining to where we can't be out, we will have something on tomorrow, and maybe two.
Now, are you going on at 10 at the regular time?
I will try to. There's a couple of things that I have in mind to do.
Okay.
And it's going to depend on several things. Okay. I'll pick something.
Okay. Yeah, Linda's got a project she's fixing to get involved in, but she don't know whether she can do it tomorrow or not.
I'm a pretty boring person. Y'all know my two things that I love doing is baking and music.
That's not boring.
And
hey, playing with
so I'm not as versatile as my sister is. But there's a food store not too far from us.
That's right.
It's a mom and pop food store, and I need to get something for next week that I don't think that I'll be able to find in regular grocery stores. Okay. They have a meat market there.
Okay.
So
if it ain't raining,
if it's not storming and really bad, I might get talk Mike into going with me and holding the camera.
Well, that would be nice.
And if it is too bad, really too bad to get out, I'll do something at home. So we won't leave y'all tomorrow. We'll be on one way or the other, Lord willing.
I'm going to wipe off this counter here.
Okay.
And I guess I need to show them this.
And we've got some really good things planned.
I use Imperial brown sugar.
A little bit later on this fall, but September is kind of a in-between month.
Yeah, it is.
So we're just kind of winging it as far as us getting out.
Little Linda's going to paint my porch if it's not raining Saturday. And I'm really looking forward to that, so I can get my chairs back on the porch. I got my chairs under the carport until she gets through painting, so I'm hoping that she'll get to do that Saturday, hopefully.
And we've been wanting to go, Mike and I have been wanting to go to the cemetery because I've ordered the footstones for our, y'all may think this is weird, but I'm a little bit weird like that. But and I'm really not weird.
I think that's good that you.
I just don't want nobody buried beside my pinky maw. I want to be buried because I couldn't be buried by my daddy. I want to be buried by my pinky maw. So I've got the footstones. I've had them for a long time. Then we're gonna go down and put them where our graves are.
But have you got the stone, the headstone?
No, I have never ordered the headstone.
Okay.
But the lady at the cemetery told me, what to do. So anyway, I have a place that there's Pinkstons all over the cemetery up at Sharina, but I want to be with our group.
Right. Well, our 10 minutes is up.
Okay, you need something.
Yeah, I'm gonna this here, and this is our new handles. I'm gonna put this on the handle because let me put it where you can see me. I'm gonna move it a little bit closer. This skillet, I'm going to turn my burner off. This skillet, the handle gets hot. So these little handles are nice.
They are. They keep from burning your hand. Yeah. I can remember to put it on there.
Yeah, well, me too. All right. So, now, you can cook this longer if you want to, but that's all I'm going to cook it now. I'm going to put it over here, Linda, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, you want me to set the skillet over there, or?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna let you break them out.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to bring it out over there?
Me or you one? Can you? Is that too heavy for you?
No, I got it. It's not heavy at all.
All right, these pans, it's like our other pans, it just slides out really nicely. Okay. I'm gonna wipe that off. All right, now I'm going to show you how to use this little gadget here. This is a little gadget that I showed y'all last night.
That's a nice little, isn't that cute?
So that's how you use it on a serving bowl.
And that made a pretty big
It made a pretty good little bowl,
didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It
now,
did.
you want to get you a bowl and taste of it?
I want to just taste a bite of it.
Just get you a bowl, any bowl you want to get. Get the Pamper Chef bowl, or you can get one of them small ones.
Well, where are the small ones?
Behind there. I don't have room for all them plates.
Okay.
You can get one of them little white ones if you want to. Whoops. Well, I pulled the whole thing off. So that's something that you have to, you know what? That was stuck on there good. And that, I wonder if that heat sweated
it
and made it loose.
I don't know.
We'll
It's
learn.
new.
Yeah, it's new. Well, here, I'll let you get what you want.
Well, I just want a bite. I ate breakfast this morning.
Just help yourself.
That's okay.
I'm looking at the camera and pulling the bowl where y'all can see it and pulling it away from her. Get you more than that.
I just want a bite. That looks good. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you, Lord.
Hot.
Has a good taste on it.
It's real good. I love that sauce.
It's a good sauce.
Really good.
So if you don't have a lot of time to cook something, you see this is very, very quick and easy. Just open up you some cans of beans. I guess you could put any kind of beans, pork and beans, whatever you want.
Whatever you have.
Yeah, whatever you got in your cabinet. And it made a real good dish. So, Linda, do you have anything else?
We didn't pick the lady that sent us a check for a book, Mama's book. I'm planning on getting that done. As far as going back and seeing the ones that said that they would like to have a copy, we'll just draw from that group.
Okay, we'll go back if you want to.
And then we'll let y'all know when we send it, and let the lady know that sent the check. That was very sweet.
Right. We had another lady, I think yesterday, say that she had a Mama's book that she would like to share also. So we can get several books out there for people who can't afford it. We just want y'all to be able to read Mama's story. You know. So if we can get a few more out there around, and we're passing it on to other people, it'd be a great thing.
Right.
We love y'all so much. We appreciate y'all watching our videos and commenting and all your support. And we've been trying not to keep y'all on here too long. So we thank y'all for joining us. And we will be doing the apron drawing next Tuesday.
Right.
And so I think I will be selecting it tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 1st, so I can delete all the birthdays. So if you've had a birthday in August of this year and haven't put it on there, I will be selecting it tomorrow. So get it on there today, because this is the last day of August.
And please text it to 903-235-4804.
Yes.
And it's not that we don't want to talk to y'all, but we're big talkers. and we certainly don't want to be rude to anyone, but we might be in the middle of something and can't take your call. So if you can text it, that would be very much appreciated.
Yes. So we'll announce that winner on Tuesday, but I will be deleting all the birthdays in August tomorrow. So I can clear that phone up. You know what? We had a lot of August birthdays.
We did.
I think we had more August birthdays than we have in a long time, because at least we got a lot more that's entered.
And don't forget that probably next week on our live, Linda is going to do a poll to see how many would be committing to come to our meet and greet at Bear Creek in Marshall, Texas on October the 22nd. That's on a Saturday.
From 10 to 12.
And from 10 to 12. And we would need a head count. So be watching for this poll. It'll probably be next week when it's on there, so we can get a head count.
Right. We love y'all. We thank y'all so much. Please don't forget to count your blessings, because God is good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The number, somebody was asking for the number. The number for the birthday is 903-235-4804. That number is listed on our page also. If you don't get it written down, it's on our Pinky Mouse page. Thank y'all.
Bye-bye. Caught me eating.